Here's your WOD brief for Thursday, March 19th. So I'm gonna go over, if you're here at the gym, if you're at home with no equipment, and if you're at home with limited equipment, hopefully this is a little bit easier to see. This is also all in Wodify. I'm just simply going over a little bit more in detail. So if you read Wodify, you don't have any questions, you can go for it. If you feel like you need a little bit more explanation, this will be helpful for you. So if you're at home doing your warm-up, you'll go 3 minutes of moving. That could be burpees, that could be out for a walk, you can march in place. If you have a treadmill, bike, rower, any of those things, feel free to use it. Just go ahead and get that heart rate elevated for 3 minutes. After that, this is written as banded monster walks. If you have a band at home, great. If you don't, you can just do athletic position walks. So just stay in that low athletic position and do about 30 feet each way. After that, you've got glute bridges, a wall sit, and wall facing squats. You just need a wall, so you should be good to find something at your house if you're working out at home. You're gonna go ahead and do 2 rounds of that. If you're at the gym, we're doing this set of 20 back squats, which is a really interesting challenge, and it'll be a lot of fun to see where everybody goes. There's plenty of notes in Wodify, so check Wodify for notes, and we'll go over that in class. If you're at home with no equipment, here is your challenge. This is a good one. A set of 20 squats, 20 seconds down, 20 seconds up, and no rest at the top. So you're basically gonna do that nice 20-second countdown, come on back up for 20 seconds, and then go right back into your 20 seconds down. That is going to be a very good challenge for a lot of people. It'll leave you pretty sore. If you have limited equipment at home, you'll do some dumbbell front squats. You could do these, if you have anything other than dumbbells that might be weighted. I'm thinking like, I know this is gonna sound silly, but like a can of soup or something like that. Maybe even like detergent. You could even use like a goblet squat kind of situation if you wanted. Something that's got a little bit of weight to it. From here, you're gonna do 1 minute of dumbbell front squats. So you'll just keep squatting, set your clock for a minute. You're gonna do this with 3 seconds down, 3 seconds at the bottom, and then 3 seconds up. So count that, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, right? So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Doing a minute of that will be pretty tough for anybody. And then you'll do 1 minute of rest. You'll do that for 3 rounds. So that'll be your limited and no equipment at home. Excuse me. And then for your Metcon, if you're at the gym, we're doing some loaded step-ups and some kettlebell swings. If you are at home and you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, you can go ahead and make that into your Russian kettlebell swing, right? And then you can also do weighted step-ups. The only thing on these weighted step-ups, you can use any sort of surface. Stairs would be a good one. Stairs would be a good one. Some sort of ledge, a chair, as long as it's safe, just make sure it doesn't tip over. But you can hold these dumbbells. You can hold them at your side, up here. Any of those options are great for you, and you're gonna end up doing 100 step-ups. Just make sure when you're stepping up, you find an appropriate step-up height for yourself, so that you're not leaning forward. You don't want to be lunging forward and then having this weak step-up. So if you have limited equipment, you can go ahead and find some sort of weight. You could, again, even use that like laundry detergent, if you have it, or some sort of like something, and just hold it in front of you. If you have no equipment, you're gonna do some good mornings. Now, I know this is gonna be silly, but I wanna challenge you to get creative if you're gonna be working out at home. I have a broom from our bathroom that I'm gonna use for good mornings. But from here, for your good mornings, just make sure you're hinging back and keeping your head at a neutral space. You don't wanna be up like this and curving that back. So think about something that you have at home that you might be able to use for your good mornings that has like a little bit of weight to it. If not, you can use a band if you have the big bands that we have here, if you have those at home. And then you can do 100 step-ups as well. And I put weighted with a question mark. Maybe you want to do weighted, maybe you don't. That's completely up to you, but that's a good combination as well. If you don't have a ton of equipment, you can do this all body weight and still get a pretty good workout. So that's going to be your workout for Thursday. Like I posted on Instagram and Facebook today, fitness is fitness. Unfortunately, in these times, it's just gonna look a little bit different at times. So be patient with yourself, give yourself a little bit of grace. Get a good workout in for 20-30 minutes. Give yourself a mental break from working at home if you are. And just, you know, get after it as much as you can. Do what you can. Good news is if you are out for a couple weeks, your fitness level, as long as you keep doing something, is not going to drastically change. Obviously, the strength piece is just going to look a little bit different when you come back, but the good news is we'll be here when you're ready to come back. So keep that in mind. I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see ya. Bye.